Hi guys, welcome to Love Between 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is the weekly career reading commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. Each pass was arranged by Archangel Gabriel, and within this week they inform us that it's gonna be an intense week for both love and career matters, and that's why I'm gonna release this video for this week. Alright, so anyway, the angels wants to add up that though it's gonna be an intense week for both career and love, you need to take some time out or break within this week because the energy is very intense, and if you can't handle it, guys, remember to take time to meditate, take time to breathe, relax. And it's alright, okay? It's alright if you have to take a break. Because if you push forward and you're not feeling well, it's gonna be very intense when it comes to handling your emotions. And that is why you are being asked on to, pray and be closer to God within this week, because it's gonna be an intense one, guys, alright? So, is there anything else, angels? Please and relax. That's what they want to add up. And anyway, take time to pray and also, meditate whenever you need help, because whenever we meditate, that is the only moment wherein we tap into our intuition and to the guidance of the divine in heavens above. And anyway, guys, within this week, it's also a day wherein we must not to focus too much on something that is stressing us out. And if there will be some people whom are in low vibrational or egotistical, just let them be, because in my experience, guys, okay, in between my friends, if ever I was able to, chat a little more with my friends, and they're talking about a company and they are against the company, to be honest. And, in my case, I see the beauty of that company somehow. But then these people, is kind of making fun of it. And, if ever I interfere with my friends, they might end up fighting me. So what I did was to keep silent and not to reply anymore. Just keep cool, okay? Don't get involved in a fight. If you know to yourself that you're gonna be against those people, rather than shut your mouth. Alright, because in matters like that, like your friends are talking about certain things, of course, sometimes you have your own opinion, but then sometimes it's better not to talk at all. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you guys. And anyways, is there anything else, angels? They say in work, you must let go of your ego and be at peace, and not be someone who is always, up to battle or wanna fight others. And if the case scenario is like people around you is kind of like, in fight mode, rather stay away, okay? Don't get too involved. That's what they want to say. That's why it's very important within this week to tap into your intuition and to God Himself, and pray, meditate, and also relax, okay? Don't let your ego get in the way, your anger, and be at peace, okay? As of this time, don't get involved. They keep on repeating, especially in lovers, guys, alright? If you have if you're in a relationship, avoid getting involved in fights as well. Because within this week, they say some people will be dissolving their connection because there's gonna be a fight, while some people are, will lose their job because they fight. So please, guys, okay, be patient with others. Don't get involved with fights they keep on repeating. Is there anything else? They said that's it. And anyway, guys, we have 4 piles here. Pile 1 is a Page of Swords. Pile 2, Page of Cups. Pile 3 is the Page of Pentacles. Pile 4 is the Page of Wands. Choose wisely. Don't base it on your ego or your zodiac sign, or else it may not resonate. And please be advised, the angels say, be prepared in case of there's gonna be a battle involved in your career or in your connection. Because some people are being attacked by evil entities to do bad things. That's why they want you guys to be closer to God so that you won't be able to, be influenced by these evil entities, alright? Is there anything else, angels? They said that's it. And anyway, guys, just post the video. If you're not yet ready, I'll proceed now with pile number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 1, which is the Page of Swords gossip card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 1. So here is your overall theme. You got mending. Why? And also co-create in both ways, they tell me. They say you're gonna be broken-hearted within this week. But let's see if it's about your career or other stuff, alright? Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 1, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. It's gonna be an intense week for you guys in terms of money matters, according to the angels. You feel like you don't have enough or enough time even to complete your projects, and you think the time is running out. That's what I'm sensing here. And the angels say, release your ego. Your ego is trying to distract you by worrying. I feel like you have friends or family members that wants to help you with regards to your trouble in terms of finances. And that's why you don't have to worry, because you're being guided by God to do certain things, and all you need to do is to focus on it and remember to pray, okay? And help release your ego by praying, by trusting the divine to this. And if you don't have money, God can provide you abundance as long as you're doing God's will. Because in my experience, guys, whenever I'm in trouble on paying, about my business, I always do pray to God, and suddenly He will provide for me. Okay, just continue on believing and have faith to the divine, alright? That help is coming your way. Let's see now. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 1, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. I'm breathing so I can tap into my intuition. They keep on repeating in my mind that you really have to be closer to the divine within this week. So, because your energy, guys, Akashic library is your overall energy. So what is the outcome? This is a bright detail. We'll clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. God loves you, they say. You have to relax. They say to me, time is gold. And that is what you're thinking about. My head hurts. It means that you have been thinking a lot about your career, about money, about your abundance. And I think some of you wants to switch jobs or wants to let go of this job that you currently have, but you don't know which way to go if you lost a job. Don't get involved in fights, the angels say. So this is the overall energy. You have Akashic library in both ways. Why is it like that? It's because the angels say the one that you currently have is divinely guided for you. Okay, you have this contract, but then I feel like you want to let go of this company and you're indecisive about it because you keep those memories and you feel that love, but then I feel like somebody betrayed your trust in terms of money matters. That's also what I get. I don't know why I get it, but it comes to my mind. And anyway, the angels told me that if ever somebody betrayed you, okay, because you keep those lovely memories, but then somebody hurt you, let that go. Okay, it's only one person, and it doesn't mean that you have to, let go just because of one person. And remember not to get involved in fights. And it's not that moment or not the right time for you to start a war against a certain person, whoever that is. And with the King of Scrolls, I believe that money really matters to you. You trust that person, and then that person, you realize that person is not your friend, not your enemy now. That's what I'm sensing. And because of that person, your contract is on the line. You don't know if you're gonna resign or not. See, you wanna let go. And I feel with you guys that you really need to tap into your intuition. You're clouded because at the same time your ego interferes your decision making. And with this Queen of Wands, I have a feeling here that, you really want to put an ending to your career. Okay, just because of that one person. That you didn't see this person as your family or soul family is what I'm sensing here. And I wish, okay, some people here who watch this, you wish that, you don't have anyone else involved whom are not like a family to you. Like you're so angry with that person that you wanna release yourself from that company. And I think that your intuition is telling you not to give up, okay? Because this job of yours is really for you, according to the angels. That's why you have a mending card here, which means that you need to, calm down, okay, within this week. Try to calm your emotion rather than, confront that person who did you wrong. Abuse of the ego and Knight of the Swords. What I'm seeing here is that you're trying your best not to do this, okay? Not to cause war to this person whom you know that is not really your friend. Like, you finally know whom you to trust, okay? I feel like some of you feel alone because the people around you feels like they are all your enemies. The angels say it happens if you do this, okay? If you know to yourself you're still angry with the people involved here, better make this in reverse. Better step away from these people, okay? And try to calm down, okay? If somebody is angry at you, rather step back, okay? Don't let your ego or your anger do this, okay? It's not really good inside the office. Archangel Michael. And I have a feeling here that Saint Michael is also trying to make you realize what you've been through in this company, because I see that there's love there, and this is the overall energy, right? And since that is the overall energy, Saint Michael is showing you that, you know, you're remembering those memories, the good memories that you guys had with your colleagues. Okay, that's what I see here, so that your anger may calm down. And what I have here with the Ten of Swords, I feel like you're hurting. Of course, you love these people, but then it's only one person whom did you wrong, or not. If not one person, it's only a few. So the angels say, continue being that loving energy, and always remember that good thoughts in your mind rather than whatever this person did to you. And then the next card is awesome. So I'm feeling with this one is that your guides, the angels, the heaven is providing guidance for you. Okay, what guidance do they provide is, you know, to be at peace and harmony with people around you. Even if some people are toxic to you, still try to befriend them. Stay optimistic and, you know, be accepting to others even though they are your enemies or you don't feel right with them. The angels say it's because some people are good, some people are bad, even us make mistakes, okay? And the angels say, who are we not to forgive? The angels say, if you're still angry with your person, remember the good things that you guys had with your colleagues, okay? Remember the good times rather than thinking of resigning just because of one person or, you know, only few people. Right? So anyway, this is the outcome. First outcome is the Hilarion. What I'm sensing here, guys, is that some of you will give up your job, okay? But I feel like it's gonna be something that is not good because some of you doesn't have enough money to push things forward or doesn't have enough savings to, you know, pursue or find a job. Because I feel like you're portraying that you're okay without this company. But then I feel with you guys, you're gonna search for a new job after, you know, you let go of this career. That's what I'm seeing here. Because you're hoping for a company that will make you happy in terms of emotional. But then with the King of Wands and then the Emperor, I feel here that, you know, you want to be in your power because the King of Wands gave up. It's a meaning of that somebody gave up. You're angry here and then you gave up. You don't want it anymore because of your anger. And I feel like with the Emperor, now if ever you gave up your company, or I'm sorry, your contract in your company, I feel like with the Emperor here, you're gonna stay angry with those people involved here. Even though you have another job or another career, I feel like you're gonna portray the Emperor to them. Like you wanna tell them, I'm more happy here with this new job offer and I'm not satisfied and happy of what you did to me. So avoid revenge, guys. It's not good. Next outcome is the Queen of Roses. Really, I see here another outcome is that you're gonna give up on your job. Because I feel like you have a lot of offers. That's what I'm sensing here. Because of that betrayal, it pushed you to let go of it. Because you think that it's a peaceful way to do it, okay? You want to be at peace, you want to let go of certain things that creates anxiety to you. So once that you gave up this Three of Cups, I feel like you're gonna find another job offer. Muse. Reverse. Another outcome is that I feel like you're gonna end it up this contract that we have here. Why? Because you lost your passion. You're not into it anymore. You're very sad and lonely, and that's what I'm sensing with this card, and it's pushing you to end up a cycle with your company. So with the commitment in reverse, I feel here that you will give up, okay? You will resign. Okay, and with the 8 of Wands, I feel like nobody will stop you from doing it. It will just be alright for them. So, most outcome here that we have so far, you're gonna quit your job. And I feel with the King of Keys, you wanna be like this, okay? You don't wanna be sad anymore. You wanna be happy, of course. And I feel like this company that you currently have, it makes you cry. Like you're not manifesting anymore, or you don't. You know what happens when you're upset, you're angry, you have negative emotions while you were inside the company. You're gonna lose your motivation, okay, in working. And I feel like you will really give up, okay, your contract. You will resign, really, because you can't take it anymore. And I feel like you hate being watched. And I feel like you keep on repeating in your mind about the betrayal that happened in your company. And that's what makes you sad. And then with the King of Keys, I really feel here that you're gonna find a new kingdom. You're gonna find a new job. That's what I'm sensing. Then we'll see what else. These are the magic cards for you. Thrill of possibility. Remember all the great heroes who were careful and never did anything risky. So what the angels are trying to tell you is that it's risky right now to find a job. Remember, you also need abundance right now, especially that Christmas is coming, right? So remember to, save money. Don't let your ego rule everything, okay? Rule everything in your decision making. Because I feel like in your outcome, you will just do that so that you may boast to those whom betray you that you're happy without them, or you're happy with your current company that you applied for. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like the angels are trying to tell you this with your decision. Is it better to be a fool or a coward? Fools may get things done occasionally, but cowards live longer. So I feel like most of you will decide to be, somebody who will move away. Because you don't like arguments anymore. There's no sense arguing with insanity. That's why some of you will rather move away. Okay? And then with the accused. I feel like you're accusing someone, or you're being accused by others. And I feel like you're trying to defend yourself. Or whoever this accused is tries to defend themselves, and then what happened is that, it became like two bulls fighting each other. Like it didn't go anywhere. Nobody wants to say sorry and so forth. That's what I'm sensing. And with the faith here, I feel like you're wishing that things will be over. That's what I'm sensing here. Like somebody will finally give up and say sorry. Because I feel with this place, I really feel here that your colleagues are like this. They are watching you fight with the other person. That's what I'm sensing. And with the heart tickle and celebration, I really feel here that this is the energy of Saint Michael. Remember that card? Saint Michael is making you remember those things that you need to be grateful of with a celebration and heart tickle. What is heart tickle? For the first time in his life, Greg felt a little warm and fuzzy inside. So Archangel Michael is reminding you about those good memories that you have in this company. And that's why it's very hard for you to let that company go, because of what you've been through. And I feel like the angels are trying to stop you, to be honest, trying to stop you to get away from this company. That's what I'm sensing here. Because you want to open the gates, okay? You want to go away. But then the heaven is trying to make you remember these good things that you experienced with the company. And then with the flame, I feel like, I feel based on your outcome, like you're angry. You're angry, that's why you want to move away. And I feel like the heaven is fighting your anger. Okay, try to relax, guys, okay? Don't let your anger ruin everything. Ruin the good things that you have with this company. And the angels say, remember to say sorry. Even though somebody did you wrong, I feel like there is an exchange of words. There is an argument there, as you can see here. Okay, there's an argument. And, of course, if all those people are not gonna give in, not gonna say sorry, what will happen? It will not stop. Okay, and somebody will be, of course, forcefully leave the company. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like it's you, because it shows on your cards. But then it's really up to you. You can change your future, guys. And take time to mend your heart according to the angels. Anyway, here are the overall theme. You got co-create in both ways. I really feel like you have this before. And since things happened, you're not communicating to anyone. You could be alone. And I feel like you're asking why it has to happen. Because before, everything is doing well with this, job, with people around me, it's okay. And then suddenly there's a war and nobody is cooperating and so forth. And the only way to mend the situation is someone to give in, the angels say. And you know what love is, the angels told me. You know what love is? Accepting everyone. Loving everyone, even though they are sinful, okay, and forgiving them for the sins that they committed. And then with the gossip here, I really feel like this is people around you. And the angels say it's getting worse because the war is getting worse. And the only thing to stop this one is for you to release your anger, try to calm down, avoid talking, just keep silent, okay? Anyway, here are the advice for you from the angels. So you got starseed, what lights you up. So the angels say what lights you up in your reading, since this is the overall energy as well, okay? What lights you up is your remembrance of joy with this company. And I feel like you're joyful before. And I feel like you love people around you. And that's why, it's stopping you from getting away from this company. And then the next is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I feel like your experience here with your company, it's teaching you something. The angels say you have to tap into the why, according to them. And not base it on your ego, not base it on your anger. What you need to learn about this lesson, the angels say, and how to handle your anger and pain, how to handle people who betrayed you and so forth. They say you have to relax, and this experience is teaching you how to handle your negative emotions. That's what they want to say. And Remember the gossip card according to the angels. Why there is a gossip everywhere? It's because, what fuels it, the angels say. The fuel is a gossip. People will continue on talking about you if you don't stop the argument. If you're not silent. If you will be silent, these people, this gossip card will be gone. Okay? So put it to rest. Okay? Just take time to meditate. Take time in solitude. And also always pray that the heaven may help you heal your heart, mend your wounds, anxiety, pain that these people cause you, and pray that everything will turn out well, and ask for forgiveness because you might say bad things about a certain person, and it's also a sin. Next card is a crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So what I feel here is that you have to release your anger so that you may feel at peace. And the angels ask you, why are you clinging on to anger? Why are you always feeling upset? And who started it? The angels ask you. And then the next is transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So look at this card, okay? This queen is sitting on her throne. And what are queens? What are kings? They know what to do. Is to remain calm. Okay, whenever things are not going well, they are planning rather than attacking right away. That's what you need to remember. And what I see in this card, since this person is alone, you need solitude, you need an alone time to let go of certain things that is, ruining your focus at work, and also thinking a lot about betrayal and stuff. You're being called on to act like a queen. Or act like a king. Be mature. Avoid tug war, according to the angels. And release your ego, the angels say. You have played this. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So what I feel here is that you need to learn how to let go. Learn to let go of, certain things that is pulling you down. You need to be uplifting and as somebody who pulls others down. That's what they want to tell. Next card is protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So if somebody is being hurtful to you, because as I see here, there is, okay? Whomever that was, the angels say you're being protected. And remember, in things like this, especially if you are at war, think about a mirror. Whatever you do, if you gossip, if you talk bad about the people around you, what do you think will the other person will do? So, it's a mirror effect. So remember that if you keep silent, the other will keep silent. If you want peace and harmony, that person will be. And if it means to say sorry, just to be at peace, why not? And I know some people are, wanna say that, hey, why will I say sorry? It's not my fault. Yes, it's not your fault, but what happened in that mirror effect? You did something wrong too. You say mean things to this person and so forth. So it's equal. And that's why sometimes we need to say sorry even though we didn't do it. Because, we must look at the why. If you know to yourself you did something wrong, you gossip and so forth, you must say sorry. You must apologize. You ruined a person's, reputation. And then the next card is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So what it means is that the angels say, I feel like your reputation have been broken by this person, and ask yourself why it happened. And it looks like a mirror, as you can see. Could be you're saying mean things about this person, and then the other person is saying mean things about you. So what happened is that your reputation is ruined. So what needs to change here? Based on your experience, guys, you need to learn how to manage your anger. You need to learn how to keep silent. And you need to weigh the scales, the angels say. And there is beauty within your company. You remember the good things. You remember that loving support and harmony that your company has before. And it will only come back if only you will be at peace. If only you embrace peace in your life. And remember to forgive. And you shall be forgiven, the angels say. Next is break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So, the angels say you need to let go of certain things. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. You need to break the chain from the person or toxicity. And I feel like this is your anger as well. Okay, you need to break the chains of your old patterns. Like how you handle your anger before. You need to let that go. Because I feel like there needs to be change. And I feel like there's an argument because, it's a repetitive cycle in your life already. And the heaven is trying to test you if, you learned something from your past mistakes or past hurts and pain. If it's repetitive in your life, there needs to be change. Okay, and it's not safe to say, hey, I'm like this, okay? Because some people are like that. And it's also connected with the homily last Sunday. Like, there was a saying that I am like this, there's no way I will change. Some people are like that, guys. Okay? You know what's annoying? I know not all people are good. We have bad sides as well. But if we know to ourselves that our trait is hurting for others, why is it that we're being selfish of keeping that trait? So remember your promise to God. You're created. Why? Because you want to take good care of His creations. That's why we are created in this world. Do you think that trait of yours is helping humanity, is even helping others? If it's annoying for others, you have to let go of that trait. You have to change. Okay? You don't have to, keep certain negativity in your life. You should be uplifting. You should stop saying mean things to others. So, some people are, here in this reading could be, that's message is for someone. Okay, so anyway, just take what resonates. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So I feel like you need to let go of your old self, of your old patterns, the angels say. It doesn't mean that you have to leave your company. You just need to let go of your negative trait and learn to more understand about the life, why things are repetitive, what you need to change, and not always thinking like people should, accept you of who you are. Okay. Really, I admit to myself, I really have anger issues as well. And I really wish that it will change. And I hope you guys, okay, in this journey, you will also realize how to, move on peacefully without hurting others. And then the next is the serving. You, like all God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. And I think that the angels are trying to calm you down. Trying to, it reminds me of that first card. Okay, reminds me of this. The angel are trying to calm you down. Okay, so that you will be able to stay. Because I feel like this company that you're in, it's for you. It's your gift from the divine. You have this star card, and you have these memories of laughter, of fun with your colleagues, and the angels wants you to be happy, wants you to stay. Okay, because it's meant for you. Next card is sensitivity. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So, the angels say, relax. That's what they want to say. And make your sensitive feelings as fuel for creativity. Try to shift your focus to calm down. Why not try to, do something what makes you happy? Like example, playing online games or doing creative stuff. That's what I'm sensing as well. Your hobby, it will make you happy. Because if you're in that mood or mindset that you're happy, you're not thinking about negative things, it can shift your focus. It can help you calm down your ego, calm down your anger. Okay, take time to meditate. Release the pain of the past. Always pray for your healing of your heart chakra. Next is recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. So with this recognition card, and I'm sensing here that you must learn to recognize the blessings. And you must be appreciative about your job, because I feel like really your job is your blessing and you're not seeing it because of your anger, as you can see with this. And your heart is into your job. You still love this job. That's what I'm sensing here. And why do you need to let that go? That's what they want to say. And be more appreciative of what you have rather than focus too much on the pain of the past. Next is, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I will focus on will grow. So if you continue on focusing on your anger, what will happen is it will just grow, okay? And people will gossip about it, so avoid doing it. So what you can do now is shift your focus. And you need to release your ego, you need to release those things. Focus on what you want to grow. Be humble, the angels say. Avoid getting involved in too much argument with others. There's no point of arguing to someone that can't even say sorry, the angels say. So, how can you calm things down is to subside, is to learn to let go of your anger. And this experience is gonna teach you that. The moral lesson of this chapter in your life is for you to realize your blessings. Realize that you're blessed. Continue doing this. Continue on thinking about the good things rather than the bad things. And stay calm and focus in your work rather than with gossip, rather than fighting the people that is involved in the situation. So that's what they want to say. Is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching those who chose pile number 1. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys. For those who chose pile number 2, which is friendship, the Page of Cups, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 2. So here is your overall theme. You got all that glitters in both ways, they said, and then blessed both ways as well, they tell me. So anyway, we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know What's going on with the career of pile number 2, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019? My head hurts a lot, guys. You have been thinking a lot about your friends, family. You have a calm energy, but then avoid thinking too much according to the angels, or it will, disrupt your inner peace and harmony. The angels say, don't overthink things. My head hurts so badly. Some of you are upset about your company and you wanna retreat from a situation. That's what I'm sensing, because I feel like you had enough of being bullied by someone. That's what I'm sensing. The angels wants to give you a lot of cards. For some of you, number 1 might resonate if you got involved in a fight. It's gonna be a long reading for you according to the angels, because they want to tell you a lot of things about your work and about your anxiety and pain that you're keeping from others. And they told me, why are you keeping those things? Why don't you try? Why don't you try to what, angels? Try to tell it to someone, they say. And then we will see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 2, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. Release your ego of pretending that you're alright. That's what they wanna say, because it's misleading. Be authentic. So people may understand you, because the angels say if you're just keeping it to yourself, people will think that, they can do whatever they want, or they don't know your suggestion and they don't know that they are hurting. That's what I'm sensing. So this is the overall energy. You got winter according to the angels. What is the outcome? Somebody betrayed you in the past. That's what I'm sensing. And since then, you don't want to get closer to them. We'll clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I think that you move away from them because you don't know whom to trust. You could be somebody who is always alone in your workplace, or even though you're there, you're not really, communicating or be who you are there. You feel uncomfortable. You have anxiety because I feel like you're a people pleaser. Okay? You just say yes to whatever they say to you, but you never tell that you're hurting. You never tell that you have a lot of workloads. That's what I'm sensing. So here is the overall energy. You got Winter and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're left out of the cold, and I feel here that you made up your mind to be alone in your workplace. Because with Archangel Michael in reverse, I feel like you don't trust anyone there. You're protecting your heart. That's what I'm sensing, because you haven't recovered yet from whatever pain and anxiety that these people caused to you. Okay, that's how you feel. You still feel hurt, and you're protecting your heart. And then with the Adsum, I feel like, you let go of them because of the betrayal that happened in the past. You keep on looking at it, though you're trying to move forward in your life. You're trying to move on from whatever happened. I'm seeing here that you portray that you're focused, but when I feel like sometimes you look at the past and it didn't grow like a tree. That's what I'm sensing. And all that matters to you is to save your money, to do what you need to finish. And with the Adsum here, I feel like you're not even, bonding with people around you. It feels like you're a ghost, the angels say, in your company, because there's ancestors here and there's ghosts. I'm reading this intuitively. So what I feel is that you know what ghost is. You're there, but people don't see you, right? So that's how it feels like when you're in your company. Like nobody notices you because, it still hurts. So whatever they did, you keep on looking back on it. And you feel sad that that friendship didn't grow. And I feel like you're just focused on what you're doing rather than with people around you. So with the Six of Keys, I feel like you're more focused in your work, as you can see. But I see with this one, with the Moon, okay, nobody knows that you still hold that grudge, okay? Reminds me of Scorpio vibes, okay? Because, I don't know if you guys are Scorpio, or I think that it's strong in your chart. Okay, what about Scorpio? Tell us, okay? Anyway, Scorpio. Some people whom are Scorpio as a sign tend to hold a grudge. Okay? And if it became full, what will happen? It will explode. So these people is, what will happen if they explode? If they got mad, it's terrible. That's what I can say. And these people loves to hold grudges, okay? And even though you're not Scorpio, could be in your sign or in your chart, it's striking. Could be. That's why, you have this tendency to keep. Not even those people whom are Scorpio, some even Cancerians are like that. To be honest, my moon is Cancer. And I know Cancer has a tendency to hold grudges. And some Cancerians can't even forgive. Okay? I'm not saying all Cancerians, but some. Because on my experience, my ex-husband's mother is a Cancerian, and she got angry with a certain person, and she says that, until her death, she will be angry, or she will never forgive that person, and so forth. And you know what happened? She was angry with these family members of hers, okay, with her sisters. And what happened is that when their father died, there's still no peace. Okay? And what happened on that time? People see the feud on the family. Okay? Like, these people can't get along. And war is still there. So avoid that, guys. Avoid focusing too much on your angry. Because I feel like you're alone. Okay, you're not even treating even your boss as your friend. You don't trust anyone in your career or in your job, and you want to change your job. You want to go to another company because with the King of Swords, you're cutting the cords because you made up your mind, as you can see. You're gonna work alone, or you will, let go of this current job that you have and find another company. Next is commitment. Some of you are committed to this company because of your contract. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like what you're doing here now is that with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like people around you are grounded and you're not, to be honest. Okay? They are still passionate about work. And I feel like some people are offering you love. Okay, that's what I see. And some people with the King of Pentacles, I think that you can get along with these people. Because water and earth, okay, don't base it on the zodiac sign, but base it on the reading, guys. Water and earth can get along very well. And it's only you who's not looking at them. And I feel like the angels say, let go of your grudge because you're still holding on to it. And I think some people just stayed in the company because of this commitment, because of the contract. But the angels say, continue on having that love for others, because I feel like the people involved here are kind. You will get along with these people. That's what I'm sensing. Why not try? And it will boost your passion in your company rather than working alone, rather than focusing on the hurt, on the betrayal, and so forth. So let's see about the outcome. First outcome is wishes fulfilled. So I think that this job of yours will bring you abundance and joy in your life. But then with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I think that you need to let go of something that happened in the past. It's already over, and you need to, to let go of your anger. Because I feel like you're still gripping your anger. You're still holding on to your grudges. And it's affecting your joy and your harmony in your company. And why not see the blessings there, the angels say. And then with the Birth card in reverse, I feel like some of you, this is another outcome, guys. So some of you will try to find a job, because I feel like you're not happy with where you are. So some of you will have a decision to move away. Because I feel like you try to move on, and then what happened in your mind, you keep on thinking a lot about what happened in the past. And I feel like, since you're moving away, you applied for a new job, I feel like you're waiting for it to come. Some of you will do this. We let go of this company and find a new job. And then the next outcome is the Accent. I feel here that, whatever happened in your past, it's already over. You're already there on the top of the mountain, the angels say. And I feel like, there's a lot of opportunity out there. But then I feel like you keep in mind about what you have. That's what I'm sensing. Like, it's hard for you to let go, some of you. But I feel like you're also thinking about leaving your job. That's also what I get. Anyway, let's see what else. So for the magic cards, you got insatiable appetite. He ate them out of house and home and shed and barn and flock and herd. So I feel like somebody could be in your company, or whatever happened in the past, somebody have been greedy. Could be this person took something from you or hurt you. And I feel like some people, or whomever that was, some of them doesn't even know that they hurt you. That's why, you need to set up your boundaries. You need to talk. Because I feel like, you're a type of person who doesn't talk about problems. You just keep it on yourself. So what happened is that you hold on that grudge. And then if it feels up on you, it's very hard for you to control your anger. So that is why they say, if you have these grudges, heal your heart. It's a blockage for you to love, the angels say, and to see your blessings. Count your blessings rather than count the pain, the angels say. And then the next is the leap of faith. I feel really that you really have anger of whatever happened in the past, and it's pushing you to let go of your job, to take that leap of faith. Because I feel like you're imagining that life will be greener on the other side. This is my imaginary card. And with a listen here, my battle cry reaches ears far keener than yours. So I feel like what you think is that people will not listen to you. That's what I'm sensing. And you keep an eye on them. Like they will never listen, and you see them as somewhat different from you. Well, to be honest, guys, you can get along with them. Okay, it's only you who's not looking at them. And I see with this keep an eye. Probably you watch them, you judge them. That's why you rather, move away from them. Because you despise them. You think that they are very different from you. Hey, they are not. Okay? Those other is water. Okay? And you're the Queen of Pentacles, reverse. They're more grounded, to be honest. And the other is kind. And the other one is, have this stability and abundance as well, like you are. And I think that it's just one mistake, or avoid judging too much. The angels say, avoid procrastination. Not everyone is perfect. Remember that. Even you're not. Okay, you have flaws as well. So I feel like you're more focused on your work. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the light worker inner shadows, I think that you're being called on to release your inner shadows, to avoid judging too much, the angels say. And the inner shadow tells me about attitude, bad attitude. Let that go. And also, I think that you're cautious about these people because of what happened in the past. And you don't want arguments. That's why you rather, keep secrets. Because I think with that moon here, you keep your grudges. You never tell anyone what's wrong. And I'm sensing like some of you judge people a lot. Decision paralysis. So what I have here is that some of you planning to move away from this job. And with the Stealer of Secrets, could be because you're watching too much about them with a keep an eye and Stealer of Secrets. Avoid doing this. With Revoke Existence, you need to forget whatever happened in the past. Avoid gossips. Avoid keeping secrets. Avoid watching too much, judging others. It's negative. It's not even good. It's making you ungrounded. Okay? What you think is not what it is. Be grounded. Okay? Be down to earth. Don't think like you're higher than them. Because some people, since they tap into the light work job, you will say, they are just low keys. They are just like this and that. Avoid judging others. Even Jesus told us to love our enemies, right? So please release this kind of thing. And then with the chalice here, I'm sensing like you're somebody whom thinks you're the one who's gonna make people in order. That could be. And I'm sensing here that what's holding on to this company is your contract. That's what I'm sensing. And with the free yourself, I'm sensing here that what the heaven is trying to tell you is to let go of your grudge. It's turning into a monster, okay? And with this thrill of possibility, remember all the great heroes who were careful and never did anything risky? Me neither. So they say, you think that you're like this. Like people around you are hurting. In all honesty, it's not, okay? Decision. Is it better to be a fool or a coward? Fools may get things done occasionally, but cowards live longer. So, could be your attitude is to move away from others. And I feel like it's because of your inner child. That's why, you're judging people too much. You think that you're better or you're kind than them. They say. And you better release this. The angels say you better heal yourself. Avoid judging people. Avoid thinking like you're the right person. You're righteous. Okay? Why not see your sins? The angels say, why not judge yourself? Why keep on judging others? Why keeping an eye on them? Could be they did you a mistake in the past. Okay? But it doesn't mean they are like that forever. And admit to yourself you make mistakes as well. Okay? And not everyone is righteous. It's only God who is. Okay? Drop in the tower. At least up here, I have some peace and quiet. So you rather be alone. And you want to move away because you think they are wicked, as you can see. And they disrupt your inner peace. And with a path to abundance and help change path, you really want to, break away from this company of yours. Okay? And I feel like with this, it doesn't mean help, okay? I will read it to you. Sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. I can hardly speak. Could be your throat chakra is blocked from speaking. Because I feel like if ever you will speak up, you might burst some things. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel they did something small and you make it big. That's what they did. That's why you change paths. You're not helping them. You're not cooperating with these people. And you're focused on your abundance. And then Merfolk don't always know what they're looking for, but they're certain once they find it. So what I see here, guys, is that you're somebody who knows what are bad, what are good. That's why you think like even the small things are bad or what others did. And I feel like you love judging others. Okay, certain death. And I think that you have a trauma in your past as well about karmic. And you're thinking like people around you are your karmics and they gonna bug your inner peace. Karma. Recover. Guys, I feel like you're somebody whom was stopped. And then you're recovering, but in a bad way. Because the angels say in order for you to reach your dreams, Okay, you need to be loving and not someone whom is focused too much on the hurt, who's focused too much that everyone is, bad, evil, and so forth. And then with the Force here, I'm feeling like you're being forced by your ego that everyone is a monster. Okay, you're this innocent ship, and this is your ego. And your ego is telling you everyone is a monster. Leave them. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like it has a connection with your inner child. That's why you're acting this way. That's why you think everyone is evil. So see what happens if you don't heal your inner child. You're judging people because you're still in sorrow of what happened in the past. And this is my family card. And they say, how can you find your soul family if you are distancing or if you're judging people too much? They say, return to nature. So you need to go down to earth, okay? Because I think you're thinking like you're an angel, like you're the righteous, you're everything like that. And remember what happened in Cinderella? Like the mice was turned into what? Into the one like a horse, like, okay, they are turned into a horse, and then what happened after the spell? They became a mice of what they are. So remember, because some people, especially in YouTube channel, they say they are what? A goddess or great something equivalent to God. And some people even say they are angels and so forth. Hey, what are you? What is your form here on earth? You're a human being, right? Okay, as human beings, we make sin. We make mistakes. We're not perfect. And even if you say you're an angel, even if you say you're a goddess, a god of so ever, you're still a human being. Okay, you got hurt when you're a child. Okay, avoid that. Avoid thinking everyone is, wicked. Because it's not true. Yes, some people are evil, but not everyone is evil. There's good inside of everyone, and that's what I believe in. And I feel like you need to take a time to meditate, to see who you are, and to be humble, because this is my humble card. So I may soar, I could never fly as high as a dragon, okay? At least this bird knows that it can fly, okay, as high as, the dragons. It means that you are not like God. You need to humble yourself. Because if you don't do that, if you think you're righteous, okay, you will have a downfall for sure. Because God will make you see like you're a sinner like them. You have flaws as well. Okay, battering ram. So what I have here is that the angels are trying to tell you that. I feel like even these people are trying to penetrate your barrier because they want to befriend you. They want, to make you see that you can work with them and you're not alone. Your colleagues loves you. That's what I see. And they also want to be forgiven if ever, they did something wrong to you. Anyway, here is your overall theme, so you got blessed. So what I have here, guys, is that, release your ego, because to be honest, you're blessed on where you are, on having this job, on having these people around you. Okay, you blend in together, and I feel like you're rejecting of seeing the blessings. Take a time out to meditate and realize what you have rather than, focus too much on negative things. all that glitters is in either way, because I feel like you didn't look within. What you judge them is not true. Okay? Release judgments. They say, avoid thinking too much about others, like they are evil, and start making friends. Start reconciling with people. Start thinking like somebody is kind. Okay? And I feel like, look at that. They are different from each other, but they get along. Okay? Avoid judging too much, please. Anyway, here are the advice for you. You have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So I think that you feel like you don't belong in your company or in your colleagues. That's why you tend to be alone. And then dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And the angels say, you must relax, okay? You must go with the flow. That's what they want to say. Change your ways. Okay? Because I see again with the moon. You also have moon here. I feel like you distance yourself from others. When all honesty, you can dance with them. You can be with them. Okay? Don't distance yourself. You're blessed. You should be grateful of where you are, rather than rant about certain things that's not even true, the angels say. And then you got initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So go to this, the angels say, avoid this negative thinking, avoid your ego. Why not meditate? If you meditate, it's calmer, right? If you think bad things, what will happen? Because when I shuffle your cards, to be honest, my head hurts. You keep on thinking these negative things, and it's disrupting your inner peace. You also got ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. So what the angels are trying to tell you is that communicate clearly and not keep grudges, okay? Because could be some people that are not aware that they hurt you or they did something wrong in the past. How will they know if you don't speak up? Okay? And be more understanding, the angels say, rather than, judge them right away. And you don't even, the angels say some of you don't even care about others as well. And they say you need to relax, okay? Try to understand their perspective as well. Why not, I know that we say that you should love yourselves, but I think sometimes you got overboard. Alright, remember that you need to, understand others as well. Not always saying that you're always right or you're always righteous. It's not the right way. Love the right way. If you love people, you need to understand them. If you learn to love yourself, then you will understand others as well, because you understand yourself. Okay, that's why this self-discovery is important. And to love yourself is, to understand others as well. Like, in relationships, if you know how to handle your time, if you know that, sometimes jobs are toxic and you can't answer the phone right away, you won't be that someone who will be demanding of a reply back right away. Okay? Because some people are busy and you know that since you work. Okay? And time is a value. So what will happen if you don't work? or you don't understand yourself that you need time for certain things, and then you're gonna end up very demanding to your partner. Hey, why don't you reply back? You will end up like that, and you will start a war with your partner. So that's why self-love is important, but in the right way. Not being a narcissist of just thinking about yourself and not thinking about how will people think or feel. Okay? That's what you need to, to remember. Okay? And that is what I mean with loving yourself. It's a way that, you may know how to love others as well by loving yourself. Since I see that you understand yourself, why not understand other people as well? How do they feel? Okay, and on their side, what will they feel? I feel like the people around you are concerned about you, to be honest. With this Queen of Cups, somebody here around you is concerned of you, wants to give you that love, okay, wants to be friendly with you. But I think like you're the only one whom is distancing yourself from them. Next card is congratulations, you did it. And I feel like the angels are trying to push you through your comfort zone. Okay? They want you to be with these people. They don't want you to have it in solo and to release that grudges in your heart. Release this evil thinking or negative thoughts. And some of you, could be you don't know, you're being manipulated by an imp or by an evil entity on thinking these things. And you got detox time. Release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. So, you need to let go of negative thinking about others. Avoid judging them. Next is I choose love no matter what. You need to be lovable, guys. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So, within this week, focus on healing your past hurts and pain, your inner child. Heal that. And you need to let go of thinking like everyone is evil, everyone is like that. No, guys. Some people are loving and caring energy. Okay? And remember to see your blessings. Count your blessings instead of counting pain. Avoid judging others. Okay, I feel like some of you could be Libra. Some Libras tend to do that, to judge others. Avoid doing that. Okay? Because sometimes, because of your judgments, you're hurting others. Avoid false judgments, the angels say. And remember to trust, to calm your ego. Don't let ego ruin everything, ruin friendship, ruin family life even for some. And don't judge too much, they keep on repeating. Or else it will hurt you in the future. And you will just know what you lost when it's gone. And learn to forgive and trust the divine to this, the angels say. Always pray for the healing of your heart. Because I feel like some of you has that grudges in your heart. Okay? And pray also for healing your inner child or your heart chakra as well. Is there anything else, angels? They said relax, okay? Keep faith. And don't manipulate others. You're human as well, okay? Be grounded. And because you think that you're too far from them, they tell me, dance with life, dance with people, and learn to let go of the past. It's the past. It's alright. Everything will turn out well. Okay, so is there anything else? They say start a new life by releasing the old patterns that you used to do. The angels say, avoid listening too much on your negative thoughts about others and try to observe peace and harmony deep within you rather than thinking negative thoughts and judging people around you. Is that a good hobby? The angels say. And if you're a tarot reader, avoid judging people by your tarot cards, the angels say. Is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose pile number 2. And they say start being friendly, okay? And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 3, which is the Page of Pentacles, the luck card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 3. So here is the overall theme you got: between worlds in both ways, they said, and then tic-tac both ways as well, they tell me. So we'll see now. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 3, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. The angels say there's a lot of things going on with your life right now, and you need to focus on your career work as well, and you don't know which to focus on, because I think that you're encountering hardship in your life right now based on your energy. And the angels say wishes are coming through in terms of your love life. That's what I'm sensing, and you have to release your ego of thinking negative things about your life, and you must reach out to your lovers, what I'm sensing here. I don't know why it became a love reading, but that's what I'm sensing. Like there's nothing to worry about. You're only thinking negative things and not really something that is really real. And the angels say your ego is putting up an illusion. And the angels say, why not talk to God? The angels say, why not ask the heaven for a sign, and also try to focus on your dreams as well, because I feel like they gave you signs already about your situation, and they gave you signs so that you may calm down, calm your thoughts, and don't base always on negative thinking. Negative thoughts can manifest. Remember that, especially if you're a good manifester. Because I have a friend before. She is actually a good manifester. She's a strong person. And what happened is that she automatically cursed herself. Well, how did it happen? Because of her negative thinking. Okay, so that's why be watchful on your thoughts, guys. Don't think negative things. As much as possible, try to be optimistic. Because overthinking can lead to stress, right? And I feel like, the heaven is trying to shift your focus, okay? Some of you are being called on to relax and hang with your friends, or hang around with your friends. Or family even. But then we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 3, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. Your evil thoughts are hurting you, according to the angels, and they say you have to release it, because the more that you think about it, the more that it might manifest in real. in reality, because I feel like what you're thinking should not happen, or what you're thinking is not true. That's what they want to say. It's just an illusion, they told me. So please wake up from that illusion of yours, they tell me. Anyway, this is your energy. You got autumn, they tell. What is the outcome? And they say it's upright. So they gave you only one card. And they told me that Saint Gabriel wants to communicate with you guys. And he has been sending messages to you through your thoughts, through your dreams, and through the signs. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. One more shuffle, they say. I feel like somebody's being demanding over you. Like you feel pressured about it. And my head hurts. So it means that you have been thinking a lot about your career, your love life, and your family life as well for some. And the angels say, instead of thinking a lot about certain things, why not, try to calm down a bit? Because it will just hurt if you focus on things that is stressful. If it's work, it's alright, but if you think negative things, it's not healthy, they tell. Anyway, this is your overall energy. You got autumn. So I feel like I feel betrayal. You're afraid of betrayal. You're afraid of getting hurt. I feel like it's more likely about family life, or if you're in a partnership, something like that, or with your parents even. Something that is in family, civil, and so forth. I feel like with the autumn here, this is more likely your negative thoughts. That's what I'm sensing. And it's adding up a fuel of you not moving forward in your life. And you're being called on to be in a hermit mode, to look within you. Okay? To see first what the heaven is trying to tell you. Because I believe they're trying to stop this procrastination. And they want you to see the beauty of life rather than negative thinking or negative thoughts that's ruining partnership even, they say. Anyway, you got this as your first card. You got up in the air. So I feel like you should be happy on how things are going rather than focusing on certain things that's not even real. This is in reverse. Okay? What you view is something that is not real. And that is not there. Okay? So avoid thinking of negative thoughts. And with the balance here, I feel like you have nothing to worry about. Your balance in terms of love life and career itself. And I feel like, you just need to release the burdens and anxiety and depression. That's what I'm sensing. Free yourself from it. Because to be honest, you're fine, okay? You're doing well with your life. It's only your thoughts that is, avoiding you from moving forward. That's why you have to clear your mind like the hermit. So you can, you can be able to receive what the heaven is trying to tell you. Or the angels say they sent you a lot of signs and you're not looking at it. They tell me. Some of you are. Could be. Will, wisdom, and mind. I really feel like you're happy. Look at that. With the 9 of Pentacles. And it's only your thoughts who makes you unhappy. Why not look at this, okay? Because with the will, wisdom, and mind, Okay, you're intuitive, okay? That's why the angels are sending you signs. And, let go of your ego, let go of your negative thoughts, and try to be happy. Focus on the happy thoughts, on your blessings, they say, rather than on what not. Okay, there's a lot of things that you should be happy about, according to the angels, because I feel like, you need to untie yourself from this drama. There's nothing to cry or worry about, because again, with the Two of Pentacles, you're a balanced person, and it's only your thoughts that's clouding you. And be at peace and happy that you are not on the turmoil waters. Don't let your ego ruin everything. They keep on repeating that, guys. Please release yourself from this dramatic ego of yours or mind of yours. Try to relax a little. The angels say, focus on your work, focus on your relationship as well, and not on negative thinking and drama, and on something that is not there, okay? Avoid it, guys. And then the next card is a Queen of Keys. And anyway, you're very successful. But then I feel like in your thoughts, you think you're losing a lot of money. You're not standing in your power. This is your thoughts, okay? And that's why you are not passionate with your life, because you think you're not successful. And they say, if you're thinking that those things, you cannot see how blessed you are. You cannot see your achievements if you're thinking a lot of negativity that is not even there. It's not true. Look at what you achieve rather than looking at these negative thoughts or thinking or thought patterns. Alright, avoid it, guys, because you will lose your balance if you think negatively. So this is your outcome, and you got a treasure here. And I feel like with the treasure, I feel like you think you didn't save enough money. You're thinking negative thoughts, like you're not rich and happy with your life. And then with the Four of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're hurting yourself. Okay? You fail to see what the angels or the heaven is trying to tell you. Why are you like this? Why are you looking at a treasure that is not there? Okay, or could be you're envious of others, that they have a house, they have a car, they're successful and happy. They say, relax, okay? Focus on what you have right now. You have a home, could be. Why not see yourself like you have a job? Other people don't have a job. Okay, there's a lot of jobless people out there. There are poor peoples out there even. Okay, and why not focus on that? Because I feel like you're successful yourself. You have achievements. Avoid procrastination. You will be more blessed, or you will be more, what do you call this, abundant, if only you look at the beautiful things in your life. Okay, avoid being envious of others, because that is a negative way of thinking. And also, example, what will happen if you are like God? You give everything to your child, right? And then what happened is that your child seems not, not thankful about it, or not happy of what they have. What do you think God will feel? Do you think He will give you something? If you're appreciative, if you're thankful of what you have, God will give you more. Example, if you do that to human beings, and somebody is being kind to you, and you're not even grateful about it, You just think that, what they give is not enough, like in relationship. What if you have a partner that is poor, and on the best that they can, they try to provide for you, but then you think it's not enough. You want a bouquet of roses rather than just one rose, and so forth. Do you think they will still give in? Okay? Be satisfied and happy with your life. I wanna cry. I can sense some of you are crying. Because, try to be more grateful and happy with your life. Because I understand you guys. I've been there. I have been in the rock bottom when I was still dealing with my ex-husband. I experienced to be poor. I experienced not having it all. And being in poverty, I admit to myself I became envious of others. That I didn't see even the beauty that I have in my life. So what happened to me is that I became envious of others. And they say there's a lot to be grateful about your life, and you fail to see how blessed you are. So now, start a new beginning. Be more patient with yourself and be happy with your achievement. It reminds me of my friend. My friend invited us, to a gathering wherein, a priest will bless her house since it's just new. And when we got there, I don't know why, but my friend is saying that, it's all that they have. And she seems not that's proud. I don't know if she's trying to be humble. But then I wrote a letter to her, and I say how proud I am, or how I'm amazed by her achievements. I try to uplift her, and I say that I'm so proud of her because she managed to save for a money, because here in the Philippines it's very hard to have a home. Okay, I know that in some countries it's easy, but here, no, it's not easy. And my friend told me that, she is happy about it, about the letter, because she has a mother whom see her works and not really good. That's what I'm seeing. Because her mother will say, that house is far away from the city and so forth. But then I feel like it hurt my friend drastically. So if ever people are doing that to you, saying mean things of what you achieved, don't listen to it. Listen to yourself. Be happy for yourself whenever you have achievements. If people are pulling you down, it's now time to wake up and love yourself by being happy on your achievements. You don't need to, be hungry for other people's, opinions or good comments and so forth. If they can't give it to you, give it to yourself. Because not always we satisfy others. Okay, I know that some of you could be people pleaser. You tried to please someone and it didn't turn out well. Well, just let it be. Okay, just let them be. And don't listen to whatever they tell you that are negative, okay? Tap yourself on your shoulder. If only I can hug you guys, I will. Anyway, here are the other cards. You have heart, tickle, and sorrow. I feel like, somebody could be saying mean things about your achievements or not seeing your achievements. That's what I'm sensing. That's why you're sorrowful about your life. And with this flame, I feel like whomever is telling those mean things to you, they are eating you up. That's what I'm sensing with their mean words. Because look at this, he ate them out of house and home and shed and barn and flock and herd. You know, some people are saying mean things. Some people are hurting. Because some people don't want others to, accelerate like them. And they say don't focus on those things. And with divinely guided, I feel like, the heaven, the angels are giving you signs. It keeps on repeating on what they're saying to you. They say that you can manifest great things in your life. You can manifest your life. And with this glue stone, I feel like could be, it has to do with your family or whomever is talking to you in a negative way, and it's triggering you to have these negative thought patterns, they say, because you could be, your family could be is saying that you're a black sheep or so forth. And I think that you should let yourself go from other people's way of thinking, because you can go beyond the limits of whatever they told you. You're better than that. And with wishing well, this is my wish card, okay? And I feel like, you're somebody who is alone. You distance yourself from others, because I feel like other people may say that, what you wish for didn't come true, or in their perspective of being rich or being successful is not on your hands. They think negatively, and they say that it's now time to distance yourself from these people, okay? Not to listen on whatever negative things that they are saying, because to be honest, you achieve great things if only you chose to look at yourself. Okay, to look at what you achieve rather than view other people. Because remember, whom is Rapunzel, okay? She was trapped in the tower, right? But who trapped her in the tower? She can free herself from there. And I feel like the heaven is trying to set you free from those people, by giving you signs, by telling you, hey, it's alright, you achieve this, you have a job, you have this, balance in your life, and it's only your negative thoughts that are hurting you, that are cursing you. So please release your negative thinking, guys. You can, and set yourself free from the tower. So we also got the fog. I fear no army or beast, but only the morning fog. Our assault can survive everything else. So with the fog, I feel here that, you don't have any idea how great you are. Because I really feel with this card, this is my hermit card. The heaven is telling you to be in a hermit mode so that you can release yourself from the fog. So that you may be able to know who you really are, what you achieved in life. And wait, wall of fire. I feel like this is more on your ego-based thoughts. Like, I feel like you're thinking like, if ever it's about a relationship, you're thinking like your person will like someone else. That could be. Or there could be favoritism in the family, and you're not being loved and so forth. And with a wall here, I'm sensing like you're distancing yourself. And this is what you need to do, is to distance yourself from these people who can't even, appreciate you or what you did to them. And I feel like you're waiting for their what do you call this, for their sign that you will be loved. Because with this card, with the Night Revelers, as you can see, there are 3 people here in the group and the other was an outcast. Could be that is how you feel. Probably at work as well, and you're waiting for a promotion or, to recognize you. But I think the heaven wants you to, distance yourself from your negative thoughts. That you're not like them or so forth. Turn into a pumpkin, and once it worked out, which end of the thing was sharp, he was promoted to guard duty. So sorry, I'm having a hard time to speak. I feel like these people you can't even speak of, like your communication is blocked to them. And I feel like your throat chakra is, because I feel like with these people, you try to please them, okay? But then no matter what you do, they can't be pleased. That's what I'm sensing. That's why the angels ask you to distance yourself, avoid waiting and pleasing these people. Because we cannot please everyone. And why not grow your own abundance, grow your own tree without waiting for confirmation from others? Do that for yourself. If they can be satisfied on your abundance, on what you do in your life, distance yourself. Be in a hermit mode. That's what I'm sensing, okay? And release your ego of thinking negative thoughts. Just because other people didn't see your worth, didn't see your achievement, why not view your own achievements? Anyway, you have a tick-tock and between worlds. So the heaven wants you to wake up. Because I feel like you're not waking up because your thoughts are clouded by your ego, by these people whom are saying mean things to you. It's time for you to listen to the alarm clock and move away from negative thinking and distance yourself from people who don't even see your worth or value. Or if you can get away from them, get away from their thoughts or from their negative words against you. And with the luck, I think that you are a lucky person. You can manifest money, abundance in your life. And I feel as well with the Page of Pentacles, could be these people involved, they're looking down at you. They could think of them as a king and queens. And they could look down on you like a page. They say, you know what? That's only their thoughts. Okay, they may look down on you, but someday you will grow like them because you will manifest abundance and in your career. All you need to do is have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, don't let your ego ruin everything, avoid negative thinking, negative thought patterns, and don't listen to negative, the society's way of thinking, because it will pull you down. Alright, so as I see with this card, could be, someone here is being traditional, like, the traditional way of thinking about success, right? Some people are like that, or some families are like that. Like, you should have a title so that, you can you can please your family members, or you should be rich and so forth. You should be like this. And they say that you could be looking down on yourself because you didn't match up with the standards in your family. Okay, their standards are not met according to the angels. But they say, even though you're not in this circle of what they think is successful, you are successful. You are abundant. You're happy with your career, your balance, okay, with your life. And the only thing that's bugging your peace is them. Their negative words, their negative thoughts. Don't be like them. Avoid being like them. Love yourself. Be your own best friend. Uplift yourself if none else will. Okay? So here are the advice for you. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And they told me that you can be like this person. You can manifest your life, your dreams that you desire of. And you're being called on to step up and lead. And don't hurt yourself with your negative thoughts. They say, just say yes. So again, structure with this triangle here. And I feel like you're being called on to distance yourself from the structure of your family, of what they called is, successful. If not family, you could have a mindset that you're not successful yet. Avoid doing that to yourself. Avoid thinking negative things. And be happy on what you achieved, they told me. Rather than being envious of, what you don't have yet. Next is Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So, as I see here, the angels say that you could be a light worker. That's why, people tend to bring you down. And I feel like, you will have abundance one day. It's all in divine plan, or it's all in divine timing. And they say they can only give you this if you will be appreciative of the blessings that you currently have. Don't feel envious of everyone, because you will have a time for it. And now it's just a time for you to wake up, to step up and lead your life. Avoid, procrastinations. Avoid thinking negative things about yourself. And let go of your ego. Keep calm. Like a hermit, the angels say. Look within. Look on your blessings. That's what they want to say. And then the next is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So if people are trying to control you, manipulate your emotions by saying mean things to you, learn to listen to your heart. Okay? See your achievements. See what you can do. Rather than, listen to these people involved, or even your ego that's saying negative things. Create healthy boundaries for yourself. Okay, if they are your family members, you can be with them, but it doesn't mean that you will, keep those negative words. Erase it. Okay, it's now time to listen to your heart and love yourself, see your abundance, and see also what you can do. Don't manipulate yourself, because I feel like you can manifest a good life that you wanted. And then the next card is daily practice. The more you practice your new skill, the more comfortable and confident you become. So, if you feel like you can't do anything, or if you feel like you're not happy on your craft, they say practice, okay? So that it will, lighten up the load, the angels say. And also trust yourself. And birth, new life such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project blossoms within and around you. So this tells me that it's now time for you to wake up. Again, wake up. Okay, so that you will be able to move on and have a new beginning with yourself, loving yourself even more. And also be busy with your life of fulfilling your destiny or your dreams in life. That is what you need to focus on, rather than focus on negative thoughts, negative thinking, or what others are telling you that are negative. And be at peace and harmony as well with the white color here. And then the next is, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So what is right-minded thinking? It is thinking positive things. Okay, and learn how to appreciate what you have right now, and also learn how to love yourself. I'm not saying that you should be a narcissist. I'm just saying that this time around, listen to your feelings. Listen to your emotions. Okay, listen and see what you can do. And the more that you know you're in that loving energy, the more that you will free yourself from procrastination, from negative thoughts, from evil patterns like how people perceive you and so forth. You need to release your anxiety. You need to, release yourself from, being afraid or being controlled by others, as you can see with this one. They're just manipulating you because some of them I see, they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to be successful and happy with your life. Like this one. They could be greedy. Okay? That's why they're manipulating you. Because they think that they can manipulate. Look at this. There's a giant and there's people here. And I feel like, avoid doing that. Avoid being afraid of these people too much. Why not stand up for yourself and fight your ego, fight their words? It doesn't mean that you have to, talk to them and fight. No. Why not prove to them that you can do or manifest those things that you desire of, and you can reach your dreams. You can be successful and happy one day. Right? And that is what you need to do. Uplift yourself. Okay? If none can't. So, is there anything else, angels? I said that's it. So, thank you for watching. Those who chose pile number 3. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 4, which is the Page of Wands Ideas card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 4. So here is your overall theme. You got observer in both ways, they said. I'm just placing it based on what the angels are telling. And go the distance, reverse, they tell. Anyway, we'll see what else. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 4, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019. They say release your ego of wanting a partnership with someone when it comes to your business or career matters, they tell. Because I feel like, you're delaying because you're waiting for someone. That's what I'm sensing. And I think like by waiting for this person, it will not push forward. Your project will not. And I feel like you're lost in your thoughts, okay? You just got it. Like you need someone to help you out with your business or with your career. But then we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know What's going on with the career of pile number 4, commencing November 4 up to November 10, 2019? They say avoid overthinking things, like you need this person to evolve. That's what I'm sensing. What I mean evolved. You need this person to have a successful career or business opportunity and so forth. You got a scribe. In both ways, they said, what is the outcome? So we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. This helps us clarify so we may be able to understand. Release your ego of wanting this person, because some of them, I sense, is not that interested. That's what I'm sensing here. Like they prolong the process and then suddenly they don't like it or they gave up on it. And I think that you should move on without this person's opinions. That's what I'm sensing. And some of them are against your growth, according to the angels. Let's see. This is the overall energy. So you got a scribe here. And I feel like with the scribe, I'm sensing like you can work alone, to be honest. And I think that you didn't see the whole picture. Like, I feel like this person, whomever that is not into it. Okay? And I feel betrayal for some. Like, they will sabotage or they ghost you, so the project will not continue. Because with the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like you're waiting for nothing. That's what I'm sensing. And it's gonna cause drama in your life. And I feel like you're sad right now about this. Like, why is it this person didn't approve your proposal or didn't, what do you call this, just left you behind? Or they tell you that, hey, we can do that business, and it didn't push forward. So that is the energy there. And then we got the Muse and then the Moon. And I feel like the angels are trying to tell you is to continue on your plan. If it's a business, push it forward because that is what you want. Okay, and that is what you're good at. Even. Okay, that is your craft. And with the Moon here, avoid this drama of this person, whoever that is, okay, or the obstacle. And with the Sands of Time, I'm sensing here that you're waiting for this person's approval, and I feel like they are being, sitting on their throne, not really moving, okay. And to be honest, if you think that they will provide for your business and so forth, I think they don't. Because they don't even have abundance around them. They are living in a deserted island. They could pretend that they are rich even though they are not. And I feel like you're waiting for them. Because I think like one of your plan is included them there. And I feel like it's not happening. They're not opening up to you, as you can see with the sunflower. And then the next is Divine Physician. So I feel like, it's time to let go of this partnership that you had in mind. Because it's not gonna happen according to the angels. It's now time to heal your heart and to trust the divine that you can do it, okay, even on your own. Trust in yourself, and there's other people around you that's gonna help you as well. And it's not with this person. And if you let go of this person, whoever this is, you will see whom your true friends are or whom is on your side. Avoid listening to your ego, they say. And with the willow here, I really feel like, in the future you will have this hope, a new beginning to start a new project, or having a new career could be you're waiting for a job opportunity and it didn't happen. I feel like there's something else better for you if that's the case scenario, like you're waiting for, a call from a company, if they would accept you, because to be honest, this one it's just a lie, okay? Avoid holding on to it. And because I feel with the Page of Cups, another reason why, if ever this is a company, why it's not happening, because they're offering you a cup that you don't deserve. I'll share to you the story of me, okay, of finding an opportunity out there. I felt drawn to this company because that company sells what I sell as well, which is Dendroids. I'm into that business, but I'm not selling a whole set. I'm selling, in split parts rather than a whole box. But that company sells a whole box, so it's okay, alright? So I sent my resume, and then I waited for a very long time, and there's no phone call. And then suddenly, I saw they're posting like they're looking for a volunteer. So I applied for a volunteer job, okay? And honestly, I got in. And I realized why the heaven don't give me this job. Why? Because of this. Because of what I discovered in that company. Okay? What I discovered in that company is that they don't treat their employees and even their customers right. We are, being programmed to act like robots, like we don't care, like we don't have emotions for others. Okay, and it's very hard. And to be honest, since I tried to work for them, I now realize why God didn't give it to me. And the angels say there is a reason why they didn't give you this offer. And if ever you're waiting for a partnership for business and so forth, and it's not coming forward, it's because their offer is small or they don't want to work with you. That could be. Okay, because I feel like you're still stuck with these empty promises of this person or with this company and so forth. Whatever it is, they are asking you to let go of it. Because I think like you have a false judgment. You thought that it was right. You thought that that person has this cup. When all honesty, they only give you small offer. And I feel like it's now time to move on. Okay? To move away from that person. If you're starting a business, work on your own. Okay? Because to be honest, on some cases, we are more successful if we are on our own. Because I discovered it and building a business, Because with my friend, we plan to make a business about a retailer company, okay? We want to resell clothes, okay? That's our plan. But then it didn't work out. Why? Because they're not taking any action. And looks like I'm the only one who wants it to happen. I'm taking an action. Okay, I start off by making a page and so forth, and then I'm waiting for my friends to help out. But it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work out. And realize that if you're starting a business, you can do it on your own. It's better to be on your own, to be honest, rather than two heads working together. But then if one head is not working, what do you call that? It's not partnership. Okay? Because it's only you who's working. Why not do it on your own? Instead of waiting for a help that doesn't come in. Okay? Right? So trust yourself, like you can do it, okay? And of course, heal yourself, okay? Heal yourself first from this, whatever partnership or contract is that didn't come forward. Because I feel like there's something that is waiting for you, okay? But then, before this, you have to let go of these things that's keeping you stuck on waiting. Because if you keep on waiting, this will happen to you. Okay? You waited for nothing. There's tears. There's sadness there. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I feel like the outcome will be you need to heal yourself from this person. From expecting a lot from them. Or expecting a company to give you that promotion or whatever it is that you're expecting. Okay? Release it. There's something else better for you. And if ever you're waiting for a promotion or for a contract, they say accept it because there's a reason behind it. There's a good reason. Just like what happened to me. Okay? While I'm waiting for a company to accept me. Well, I'm really lucky that somehow, they accept me in this, volunteer job. Because if don't, I will not know how they handle their employees, okay, and their customers as well. And you know what? I applied what I learned from there. There could be a good reason why. And I'm thankful for it. Anyway, release your ego of wanting something that is not healthy, they say. Anyway, you have these cards as well, lost in thoughts and return to nature. And with this return to nature card, look at that. This is Cinderella's what? Ride, right? Okay, ride. And it turned like the spell that casted onto it burned out. And I feel like you're waiting for a dream that's not gonna happen, okay? At first you think that it's something great. But then in the end of the day, I think that you should listen to yourself or to what the heaven is, trying to say to you that it's a dream that is not even true. Like it's only your imagination that is, trying to tell you that, the things will go well with this person, I will have that job, and with this tournament grounds, could be you're dealing with someone whom doesn't want you to be successful or whom is against, their greatness and so forth. So that is their plan. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like, you're someone who's humble. You could be, thinking like you should need a partner because, you can't reach the heights if, you don't have a partner. Well, all honesty, guys, you can do it, okay? Though I may soar, I could never fly as high as the dragons. That could be, okay, what you think of yourself if you are in this business on your own. They say don't think that way. You could be thinking about the competition, okay, on the market. Because this is tournament, right? And I think that also the person that you're dealing with is someone like intrigued by your presence. That could be. And with the battering ram, I think that you try to push it forward even though it's not what you're meant to have. That's what I'm sensing. So I'm afraid, guys, you have to let go of this, okay? Anxiety, or you think like, let go of your ego. Let go of thinking like you can't make a business on your own. Let that go. Okay? Because I feel like you can do what it takes to make it come true on your own. Because how did Cinderella get this? Not on her own, but with a grandmother. You think, fairy godmother, you think that that person is the fairy who can turn it into, something that you want. Well, I think it's not the case. I think that you can be on your own with that business. Anyway, and you think that person or that company can make your dreams come true. In all honesty, it's not. Anyway, here is the overall theme. Go the distance. In reverse. So I feel like it's time for you to move things into upright. You need to move away. You don't need to remain stuck. Because I think like you're imagining things. Like you thought that, you have this thought that things will work out well with that company. You will have it, or you will have that business with this person. Because it's not gonna happen, they say. And then with the observer here, I think whoever that was, they're observing you, to be honest. Probably they thought that you're competing with them, and some of them doesn't want to make you, successful, could be. And with this in reverse, I also feel like you're not someone who's like them. You're someone who has this idea, and the angels want you to focus on your idea, even on your own. Look at the picture, okay? Probably you thought that you're a page and you can't achieve it without them. And they say you have to relax, you have to focus on your goals, on your career, on what you can do, rather than, focus too much on waiting games, they say. Because I think whatever it is, whatever your idea is, it will bloom. And with a bird here, I think that you're receiving signs from the divine about this person, about the things that you're waiting, that you need to let go of so that you'll be focused more in your business idea or your career. Anyway, here are the advice for you. So you got Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past life. So if you're waiting for a person, release that person, they say. That's not your soul family, they say. They're just pretending that they are on your on your what they call the soul family. That's what I'm sensing. Avoid including them in your plans, because they ghosted you, they mistreated you, and so forth. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? So I feel like you need to nurture yourself even more. You need to see your worth. Like, you can do it. Okay, like Mama Mary. Like, she accepts the task even though it's hard. Right? She accepts to be a mother. And I feel like you need to accept yourself. Like, you can do it on your own, even without the help of this person that, ghosted you or didn't give you a ghost signal. And they are just prolonging the process, the angels say, of you achieving your idea or your business that you wanted. And you gotta know, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So this person caused your what do you call this? The postpone of what's supposed to happen with your career or with your business and so forth. And I feel like if ever you're waiting for a job, I think that you got a no as an answer. I'm sorry. And it's time for you to find another, opportunity out there. And they say that you have to relax. There's a reason why you got a no as an answer. And someday you will see why, they say. And it's for the benefit of all, according to them. And then the next card is the ever-unfolding rose. crack open is happening for you, not to you. So I feel like if ever this is a job opportunity that you're waiting, there is something else for you that is gonna open if only you let go of this other one. Okay, because that is, you're gonna start finding a new job if you let go of this, they say. And that is the only moment wherein they will open the gates to this new opportunity that they will be able to give you. And trust and believe in the divine about this, they say, because whatever you let go is, some of them, the angels say, is not really for you. Okay, and they say, don't think negatively, like whatever you let go is good for you, because sometimes it's not. They tell me, trust the divine, like they will be able to give you something much more better than what you expect. They tell me. Next is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. The angels say, you're divinely guided to move on from what you wait. That's what they wanna say. They've been giving you signs. And I feel like, even though you're gonna leave this certain, this outcome, or you're gonna be on your own with your business, they say, relax, okay? You're being guided. You're not alone in this journey. And you're being guided on towards the light, they say. Next card is Trust the Eagle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Now, if you've been waiting, I feel like, if it's niggling, if it's nudge, it's the divine, it's God whom is talking to you. I have this, story about a nudge thing. Okay, I feel the nudge when I first attended school. And there was a classmate of mine wherein I feel a nudge that I can trust that person. Okay, but then, as classmates, I became closer to that person because she's my classmate, and I tried to avoid that nudge because I just knew that person, and who am I to judge, right? And then, as days goes by, I realized that I can't trust that person. And my nudge is right. Could be you have a nudge that this person is not, a good friend, or they are not really good for your business and so forth. Listen to that nudge. Or you could have a nudge that, this job is not meant for you. Even though it's something negative, once that your nudge or your heart is talking, it's God. God is protecting you from harm. Also from this postpone card. And He wants you to move on. Okay, so that He can be able to open the gates to a different fate that is made for you. Just for you. Next card is Agent or Manager. Your work expands its reach as you partner with your professional. With a professional who can help you. So, with this card, I feel like you think like you can be able to expand if you have a partner. And they say, relax, okay? You can do it. The angels say, you can be a manager of your project. They said, and I feel like you're looking down at yourself as an agent rather than the manager who can handle the business. They say, don't look down on yourself because you're greater than you think. Oh dear, sorry guys, I accidentally knocked the, my camera. So anyway, pay attention to your dreams. So what they want to tell you is that, you've been receiving signs from the divine that, you need to move on, you need to move forward. You are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind, where they appear in order to help you. So the angels are trying to wake you up. Okay, so that you can move even on your own. Next card is perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result to procrastination. So, I think like the project will be perfect. That's what you think. If only you have this manager or you have this person involved in your business. And I feel like, you need to be at peace and harmony with yourself. Because I think like you humble yourself too much that you forgot to see what you can do, to see your worth. And then the next is open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater your life force energy. And they say trust you on what you can do. That's what they want to say. Because I feel like, you doubt your works, you doubt your creations, you doubt too much. And the more that you doubt, the more that you failed on what you're doing. So release your ego, release thinking like what you did was, or whatever project you make didn't work out and so forth. It's now time to listen to your heart, listen to yourself, and see what you can do. Okay, nurture yourself by thinking positively about yourself and don't blame too much of yourself, they say. It's time to move on, have faith in the divine, and stay strong and focused on your job, on your career, on your business plan, even on your own, they say. So is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching those who chose pile number 4. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.